My grandfather was born in 1904.
Okay.
You were not born in 1903.
Why do you not believe that? I found it at Starbucks in 1993. I'm not lying to you.
Too many times. You are lying. What businesses do you own?
Taco Bell, Starbucks, Golden Corral.
On November 17th, 2025, police respond to a call from a Starbucks manager reporting that a man had entered the store and stolen a sandwich. When the officers arrive, they find Rayshawn Thompson, who claims to be 123 years old and the owner of multiple mansions, as well as several major fast food chains, including Taco Bell, Starbucks, and Golden Corral.
Hello. How are you? All right. So, were you just in Starbucks?
Yeah, I found it at whole restaurant.
1012, what's wrong with the subject? Sorry?
I found it at whole restaurant.
All right. Where did you get these items from?
Out of my restaurant.
Out of Starbucks?
Yeah.
Are you from here? I never met you before. I'm Officer English.
You from England?
I'm Officer English.
Officer English?
I said I never met you before. Do you have any weapons or anything in your pocket?
My licensed weapons is being held in Miami-Dade County Jail. I need an escort down there to get my stuff.
Okay. Well, I'll see.
Escort down there?
Well, I'll see if that's something that I can work out for you, all right? I don't know if I'll be able to take you down there myself, but because I'm in West Palm.
Is that my police force? Is that my police force?
Is what your police force?
Yeah, West Palm Beach.
I don't know, is it?
Sure.
I said, I don't know, is it?
Yeah, probably.
All right, what's your name?
Anonymous T.
That's not your name.
That's my name till I get my stuff back from out of that jail.
Okay, well, before that, what was your name?
Anonymous C.
All right, where are you from?
Where I'm from?
Where are you from? Where were you born?
This is how bad.
Where?
This is how bad.
Corey Johnson landline.
Where is that?
From the lost phone from Veterans Day.
Where's that? I don't know where that is. Never even heard of it.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. Never even met you. How does those drinks taste? I've never had one.
You got special prebiotics in it. Vitamins.
Mm-hmm.
Antibiotics.
Mm-hmm. What flavor is that?
Go ahead.
It's root beer.
What about the other ones?
Hey, if I see you, put me at the
It's what?
line, please.
Grape.
It's free?
Grape.
Great.
Yeah, free to me.
Oh, no. I didn't know what you were saying. What about that right there?
How is a sandwich?
What kind of sandwich was it?
Bacon, egg, and cheese.
Is it good?
Yeah.
I've never had it. I don't really too much eat from Starbucks.
Where you eat at?
Starbucks too expensive.
Where you eat at?
I don't eat breakfast.
You don't eat breakfast?
I fast.
What you eat, lunch or dinner? What you eat, like steak or chicken alone?
Steak. I'm a steak woman.
Where you go to Okeechobee Steakhouse?
I go there, or I go to Texas Longhorn, or Texas Roadhouse, or Longhorn. You ever been to there? Been to any of those places?
Yeah.
You like their food?
Mm-hmm.
All right. You have any weapons or anything on you?
Trying to get my stuff from out of that jail.
All right. Well, I told you that's something we can work on.
Can you like escort me down there?
I didn't say all that. I said we can work on that.
We got the I-95 South.
I mean, that will be the way to go. But
You can't escort me down there so I can get my stuff?
no, we'll work on that.
You sure?
Mm-hmm. We'll work on that. All right, put that drink down for me. Stand up. Slow. Make sure you don't put your hands in your pocket. Turn around and face the wall. Do you have anything? Don't go too far. Anything that'll stick me, move up. I don't want to trip on this. Nothing.
I'm going to have to call Starbucks. That's my restaurant.
That's your restaurant? All right.
And y'all been holding my money,
Not us.
weapons.
Miami, remember? Not us.
I mean, same state of Florida. I mean, how the fuck am I supposed to eat and drink?
I don't know.
How many times y'all to stop me? I said, take me to that.
All right,
so
so listen.
myself.
You have ID in your bag? Cause
It's held at Miami-Dade County Jail.
All right. We'll just put them in my
Have a seat right there for me, please. Put your feet inside.
All right.
All right, sir. What's your last name?
Anonymous T.
What is it?
Anonymous T.
What's on your license?
My license being held at Miami-Dade County.
Okay. What's
Jail.
the name on your
Escort
license?
me down there so I can get my license.
Okay, but
my
I
license
but I gotta
weapons,
get your name first.
my federal marshal badge.
Okay.
My my money, my credit cards.
Okay.
My special footwear. 'Cause I got prosthetics in my feet.
All right. Okay, so what's the name that's on the license down there?
Escort me down there.
I can
get my stuff.
Okay, but what's the name that's on the license?
What's the name on the license?
Yeah.
Rayshawn Harris Jr.
RAYSHAWN?
Yeah.
Rayshawn Harris Jr. And what's Rayshawn's date of birth?
1903.
What month?
January.
What day?
What you mean with that?
What day were you born?
January 3rd, 1903.
1983?
1903.
Nah, not 1903. You know
I'm that old. That's why I need to get my stuff. I'm trying to tell you how old I am.
Okay.
Look at the gray hairs in my beard. I'm not lying about something.
Okay, give me just a moment.
All right.
Yes.
Can you please escort
What is your name?
I gave you my name.
No, you did not. No, you did not. If you was arrested by Miami-Dade 26, then I will be able to find your information, and so will my dispatch. They are not finding your information, so you are lying.
I'm not lying. You said the wrong year of birth.
What is your year of birth?
1903, January 3rd, 1903.
Okay, that is not your birthday. You was not born in
You
1903.
see all this gray hair on my face?
My grandfather was born in 1904.
Okay.
You were not born in 1903.
Why do you not believe that?
So you want to make it
I'm
different?
of mixed Arab descent. Did you not
That's
know that?
fine. I didn't ask you nothing about your ethnicity or your race. I asked you for your name and your date of birth.
I gave you my name.
Okay, spell your first name again.
Rayshawn.
Spell it.
RAESHAWN.
RAE.
SHAWN.
And your last name?
Harris.
1106 respond.
Okay.
Okay, let's try the spelling for the first name. Romeo Alpha Echo Sierra Hotel Alpha Whiskey November. Last name is Harris. That's right for the last name?
Yeah.
Date of birth 1/3/93.
1903.
1903.
1903. I got great grandkids that age.
Okay. All right, she's doing 1903. Now, if your information don't come out, it's going to be a problem. Because that means you're giving...
I'm not giving false information. I'm
Okay.
telling you where my identification, my
Okay,
license
well, I
records,
told her
my credit
1903.
cards, my
You
cash
said
being
1903,
held at Miami-Dade
correct?
County, South Dadeland Jail.
Yes. Okay, she's checking.
Cross street from the airport.
Yeah, so
Cross street from
What's your
redundant
social?
Shell service station.
What's your social?
My social security card got canceled.
But what is it?
Doesn't matter. What's your
It got
social?
canceled.
What was it before it got canceled? What was the number?
I can't recall it.
Okay.
What's the last four?
I can't recall it.
What are
Okay.
the last four?
I had a special government
All right. So
identification.
you've been okay. No problem.
Can you take me down there to get my stuff?
No, I will not
We're
take
gonna
you
take
anywhere.
We're going to take you to the Broward, not Broward, sorry, we're going to take you to the Palm Beach County Jail.
For what?
Failure to
I'm
identify.
too old to be arrested.
No, you're
You
not.
already found
You
out
already
today?
in handcuffs.
And why am I being arrested? Taking
You're
from
being
out of my
detained.
restaurant.
Okay.
I
Well,
found it
if that's your
Starbucks.
restaurant, we wouldn't be talking to you.
I found it Starbucks in 1993.
And not this one.
Matter of fact.
All of it.
Okay. Do you want to hurt yourself?
Hurt myself for what? What are you talking about?
I don't know.
Why would y'all take me to go get my stuff? I have identification, license, weapons.
You can identify yourself now, but you're making it difficult.
I'm actually identifying myself.
I'm sending it to McCarthy to see if he knows him. But if he don't, I'll fix him. All right, man. We'll give you one more opportunity. Giving the officer false information is arrestable
That's
offense.
not false information.
Okay.
Why are you saying this false information when I'm telling y'all my name? I'm telling you my identification
Okay,
set.
spell your first name.
can you change it to
Rayshawn Harris.
Spell it.
RAESHAWN. HARRIS. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
Identification is being held at Miami-Dade
And what's your
South
date of
Plain
birth?
County Jail.
your date of birth?
January 3rd, 1903.
January the 3rd?
Yeah, 1903.
What's down there, 13?
1-3.
Okay,
Okay, where were you born at?
Where was I born?
Yeah.
I think it's Georgia by way of like Oakland.
Okay, and what was the last 4 of your social?
I don't have it. My social security card got canceled. I thought go to
that's fine, but what was
not the
last 4?
consulate, the buy statistics and get a new social security card.
But what was the last 4 of your social?
I can't recall. They canceled
Okay.
it.
Have you ever been arrested in Palm Beach?
Not.
You never been arrested in Palm Beach?
I don't think so. Nah.
Okay. Have you ever been Baker acted?
Not.
No.
No, I've been arrested. I went to was it Brevard or Broward?
Have you ever been to gun club?
Is that shit from is it Broward jail?
No.
No.
Palm Beach County.
Gun club is in Lake Shore, right?
No.
Yeah, kind of close to that.
Do you have any type of mental
No,
health
no.
issue?
I'm
Have
too
you been
old to have that.
diagnosed?
Mental
You're
illness
not too
doesn't
old for
exist.
anything.
Yes, I am.
Have you ever had a Florida driver's license?
I had a Florida, a Georgia, and a Tennessee driver's license.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Who's your next of kin? Like, is your mom alive, dad alive? You got a brother, sister?
Nah, my grandkids.
Okay. Who are they? Do you know their number or anything? Okay. What's the phone number?
I don't have his phone number. It's in my phone.
It's in your phone.
I
Where's
got
your
a
phone?
BlackBerry and an iPhone. iPhone's being held at Miami-Dade County Jail.
Okay. Where'd you get arrested for in Miami-Dade?
What you mean I get arrested for?
Why did they have your property?
It was on the holder.
But why?
They held all of it. I don't know. I got licensed weapons. I got identification, federal marshal identification, credit cards,
Okay.
cash.
Did you ever own a car or
had-
anything?
a vehicle.
Yeah.
In this state,
Yeah.
nah.
Did you ever have a house or apartment?
I got like I can't get access to I can't get my keys to I got like mansions and real estate and stuff.
Okay, but did you ever live in an apartment in Florida?
Yeah, over there by Westgate Estates.
Okay, and what was the address?
I can't recall the address.
Can't recall the address. Okay.
What can you recall?
What you mean? I recall where my belongings being held.
What you need?
Alright. You gonna take me down there so I can get my stuff?
I'm gonna take you somewhere, but it won't be there
Why not?
because I said so.
I'm begging you. Can you?
You can beg all you want. I asked you for your information.
I'm not lying to
too
you.
many times. You are lying.
Can I go?
My dispatchers are good, and when they can't find your information,
I'm telling you
then
my identification name. If you can take me
I
down to
didn't
that jail, I
ask
can
you
get my
where it
identification.
is. You are the identification. I asked you for your
Why
name.
do you think I'm lying?
Because you've been arrested and they can't find any information on you.
What do you mean?
So
finding
that
information?
doesn't make sense.
I'm telling you where my stuff is being held.
I didn't ask you where it's being held.
Just swerve. Can you please escort me down there
It's not
to
gonna happen.
Miami-Dade County Jail? So
I'm
I can get my
gonna take you
belongings?
to a jail, but it won't be down there.
Why you won't take me down there so I
Because I
can get
don't
my
have
belongings?
to. Let's start there. I asked something of you, right? But you won't give me your information.
I
but
gave
you
you
want
my
me,
information.
You want me to do
You
you
want to
a
call the
favor?
captain, the sergeant,
Nope.
and like fingerprint me or something?
Well, they'll figure it out at the jail.
Just take me
Do you
down
have
and get
any
my stuff.
warrants?
I have no warrants. I'm too old to be going to jail.
Do you have siblings or brother?
Not.
You
My
the only
grandkids.
child?
Now I don't deal with brothers and sisters, none of that shit. After I got a PhD and a doctorate. I mean, what I need it
And
for?
what?
In business.
What businesses do you own?
Taco Bell, Starbucks, Golden Corral.
Where do you live at?
I'm on the streets.
So you're a businessman with mansions and multiple businesses, and you living on the streets?
My identification being held, my keys being held, my cash, my credit cards.
Who's the president?
Weapons. I have no idea. I'm not watching TV.
What today is? What is today?
I have no idea. I don't have no receipt. I don't have no calendar.
It's today, Sunday, Monday,
When you
Tuesday,
live on the
Wednesday.
streets, you don't care about stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
I'm not reading the newspaper. I'm not watching TV.
Mm.
I'm not reading no calendars.
Move your leg.
You want to take me down there so I get my stuff, my
Move
identification,
your leg.
my weapons, my count? You want to take me down there so I get my identification, my money? My championship rings from
Man, I ain't been able to.
championship rings from the NFL, the NBA.
Yo, listen, I ain't
All
able to find
that
nothing
hell
with
at the jail.
the information that you gave.
You can't find anything?
Nope.
Because I'm not supposed to be jailed. I'm too old to be jailed.
Okay, is there anybody who knows you?
What you mean?
Like, is there anybody who can validate who you are?
My grandkids.
Yeah, but
and
you
then
can't. You can't call them.
I got relatives in Georgia.
Okay, what's their name?
And some of them being held in this territory.
Okay, what's their name?
I don't have access to the phone number, so it's being held on my phone.
That's not helping you.
What you mean it's not helping?
We need somebody that we can call.
Like a Freelander or something?
Somebody who knows who you are.
Or another Harris?
Yeah.
You don't know another Harris?
So is your last name Freelander or Harris?
It's Harris.
Okay. So what is the name that's on your license?
It say Harris.
Okay, and the first name?
Rayshawn.
Okay. Well,
if y'all please escort me down to Miami.
We're not going to Miami.
Why not?
We don't do that. It's not a taxi service.
I mean, y'all can escort me down there though.
No, we don't do that.
Y'all want to be comped at my restaurant at Starbucks? Y'all want to go in there and grab something to eat?
No, we're good.
You sure?
Yeah. Thank you though. All right. Well, just book them as a John Doe.
Can you like take me to like Miami-Dade so I
No.
can get my identification and
No.
stuff?
Nope. And you can't take your bag because your bag is full of ants. So it's got to go in the garbage.
That go in the garbage.
Yeah, it's full of ants.
Which means full of ants.
It's full of ants.
I got clothes and stuff in there.
Yeah, well, it can't go with us
Why not?
because it's full of ants. We can't take an infestation into our evidence room, so it has to go in the garbage.
You can get on, what's it, I-95 South to go down to
No.
Miami-Dade County so I can get my belongings?
Mm-mm.
I got an AARP card and everything.
Oh, I mean, you should know your name and stuff, and then you would just got a trespass warning. But now you're gonna go to the county jail.
A trespass warning from Starbucks?
Yep.
How? I mean, that's my restaurant. I found it.
Okay.
1993. You want to talk to my daughter in America?
No.
You ask for her next of kin.
No, we're done.
My daughter over there.
We're beyond that.
My daughter over there in Marathon. You want to take me over there and talk to her? You ask
Okay.
for like next of kin.
Does he know him?
Will you write me a citation?
No, I'm
Release?
writing what you're wearing. Huh?
Citation and a release?
No, no. Had you given me your name, it would
I'm
have been.
giving you my name. And I'm telling you what my identification is.
What is your birthday?
January 3rd, 1903.
Okay. You been arrested before?
Yeah, because y'all won't give me my fucking identification.
Okay. So if you've
My
been
cash
arrested
and I got them
before,
credit cards.
if you've been arrested before, your information would come up. Your information is not coming
It
up.
got expunged when I went to court after I got released from Brevard County.
Your information will still come up.
It got
Expunged or not.
expunged.
What you got on? Blue shorts?
It's not blue, it's obsidian.
Well, it's in the same family.
My social got canceled. I'm telling you my identification at.
Well, you're going to be a John Doe today.
What you mean a John Doe?
Move your head. Back up.
Once they got him back to the station, police finally uncovered his real name and were stunned to discover he had racked up more than 35 arrests in just the last 4 years. These are only a handful of the mugshots we were able to dig up from the state of Florida. If you haven't already, make sure you check out our last video and don't forget to like and subscribe. New videos uploaded every week.